Hello, my YouTube friends. Tonight I'm gonna make probably my most erratic video ever, but what the heck. I was in a good mood today and I received a great knife and I made a review out of it. This beautiful knife, and it reminded me in a way of a sad story. So you know what, I made the review about this knife and I said that the anodization of this knife reminded me of a guy who sent me a really wrong bad knife, and in a way I wanted to tell you this story, but since I've made the review out of this one, let's keep it here and let's make while I'm telling you this story, let's make an overview of a great knife, because for good measure, if I want to talk something bad, which I don't like usually, I have to think of good things in the same time. So that is one of the good thing, one of the great knives that I have, and I will make during this video somewhere during this journey I'm gonna make a small review out of this knife. But let me start by showing you this knife with a nice black board, just like magicians use. I really like also this view that we have like that, the nice stone wash with the black table there. I kind of like it. So yeah, let's start with this sad story. I bought a custom knife from a knife maker, which when I checked his Facebook page, it seems to make really nice and great knives. So I bought a knife from him and he made me the custom knife that I asked. We had a project and he made me this knife, but when I received it, it was a really poor finish. And when I say poor finish, it's at the very least it's a very poor finish, almost a childish style. So I didn't want to hurt his feelings, so I asked him for the refund and I sent him back the knife, but he insisted on keeping 15% of the price, over 15%. I think he kept like $100 on this knife. I didn't want any misunderstanding, so I told him, at the end of the day, it's not really because I don't like this knife, it's really because it has a poor finish. In any way, it doesn't deserve 650, it doesn't deserve 600, it doesn't even deserve $150 because the finish was so poor. And I've got some pictures that I want to show you to illustrate my my story. In any way, it didn't want to refund me the full price, and that saddened me at this time. And I kept that in mind. And now that I find so many nice guys in the community, really it remembers me that nothing is all white or dark or black. It has to be some shades of gray. I've met a lot of really nice guys, but there is this guy that I will have like a bad souvenir. And without further ado, let me present you this really bad knife. So let's start with the blade. First, there is this funky heat treatment of the blade, which I thought it was fine, but anyway, at the end of the day, I didn't like it. The picture does it the justice it deserves. It's not that good, and most important, why did it stop the lines here? I mean, it should have gone here. I mean, this is a small flaw, but that was the first thing that bugged me at the beginning. Okay, then let's move on. You see here at the grind. Okay, the grind here, the black that you see is black. It's not a reflection of the light. It is as you see it. I kept these pictures because those really reflect how you felt and how you saw the knife as it is. So this is absolutely insane. How can he can he send a knife like that with this grind? It's not prepared, it's not finished, nothing. You know, I showed this knife during the Paris Blade Show to 4 knife makers, and they were all. I mean, they thought that I did it, and they said, okay, it's a nice start, but you will improve with time. You know, and they didn't want, you know, to injure me, you know, to do to say wrong things about me. So really, they thought it was me, and I was just an amateur trying to do some knives. But that is the what you saw when you get the knife. Let's move on with, yeah, you see, like that, really black. Here it's, yeah, we're gonna see it better with other pictures. But this is the ground, how it appeared. You see this black here, it's just like that, you know, really just like that. After that, yeah, the finish, we're gonna come back to the handles later, okay? It's not gonna take long, but yeah, why not? Since we have this picture, look here, you see all the lines here. And again, I'm not a knife maker, but all of them, the 4 that I asked, told me that I should, because as I said, they thought it was me doing the knife. They told me that actually the titanium was not prepared. What they meant is that the guy that did this used only 400 sandpaper grit, you know, and it's not enough. It should have gone to at least 1000 to avoid all those lines, to have a nice mirror. If you wanted to have a nice mirror polish finish, it's fine. Okay, it leaves some marks like that here, but at least go over 400 here grit to have a nice mirror polish. If you want to sandblast it. I think it's better to sandblast the titanium. It doesn't have all the marks and the traces here. But anyway, at the very least, should he go? He should have prepared the titanium, and he didn't. So that was messy. You know, all the fingerprints, all the lines there. It's really, really wrong. And again, I'm not the only one saying that. Here there are, I think, the worst parts. Look here, that is a hit. Here there is another hit. Here there is another hit. I won't say his name, but feel free to decipher that on the pictures that I'm showing you. That's on the non-locking bar side. But yeah, again, it's even better here. Look at that. This. I mean, it's insane. It's a $650 knife. I mean, even for, like I said, even for 150, no one should ever leave a knife like that with those marks here, with this black finish here on the grind. That is just so wrong. Look at that. It is wrong, really wrong. That's on the non-locking. Yeah. Look on the other side, on the locking bar side. Here there is a mark. Here there is a mark. It's not finished at all. Here there is another one. You will see it better, I think, later. But I will finish here. Look here, this black. Yeah, look at that. That is the locking bar side. Here, look at here. Here also, it's a hit. I mean, it is just so poor. How? Yeah, I'm gonna stop here, you know, because I think that you got my point. It is a poor knife. Just overall, an absolutely poor knife, poor finish. And this is just wrong. Look at that compared to nice anodization from Sniper Blade Works. And to finish with, yeah, look at that, the last one. This hit, that's the best picture to see this hit, how it appears when you have the knife in hand. So yeah, like I said, it's 9 minutes. Oh hell, I talked too much about this bad knife. As I said, you know, try to make sure that you know the custom knife maker before you buy from him, because coming right now there is agreement set to that I overpaid probably, but I paid it like $450, and I'm gonna make probably a review out of it, and you will see what you can get for $450. And you all know that is not. I mean, you don't get for $650 what I showed you on that picture. So now. I hope that I will have some time to talk about this beautiful knife coming from Boker. This is the Minos first generation. The second one comes with micarta handles, and I dislike it. But this one is just the perfect collaboration between a great knife maker, which is Jensenzo, and a great company when they produce their knife in Germany, and this one is done in Germany. So you know that there are three Boker actually. That you have the Boker Magnum, which is the the cheaper knives, Boker Plus, which is better but still made in China, and Boker Manufacture, which is made in Germany with the better steel, better finish, and this is the flagship of the company. Everything here is perfect. I mean, it's a flawless knife. Look at the stone wash. Everywhere the stone wash is just perfect. The blade steel is the equivalent of the M690, which is a great steel. I like that they number the knife, especially this one, which is 365, which I have to say for an EDC comes in handy. You can wear it like every day of the year. That's great. Here the milling is done with the machine, but look at the sandblast and the stone wash. The contrast is just mind-blowing. What can I say? Everything is perfect here. It's a full piece of titanium. Wherever you go, there is titanium. Look at this back spacer. The locking bar side is great. The clip makes for a fairly deep carry in the pocket. It might seem big, but when you have it in hand, it comes with this line here, and you don't even feel it. It's perfectly ergonomic. You have a forehand with my hands that are large, a very secure grip here, very nice, no jimping at all, but here the guard makes for a very nice and secure grip. The lines is just the pure harmony. You have the curve here and the recurve here. It comes crazy sharp out of the box. Everything is perfect. Look at the engagement. It's 30 to 40%. It's very smooth. Look, no noise at all. Blade centering is almost perfect. Probably a little slightly on the right, but it's almost perfect. The action is. Did you hear that noise? I mean, it always amazes me, the noise. You might think it's automatic. Look at that. I love this click. Really, it's awesome. As I said, it's a nice hollow grind, and the shape of this blade is just crazy. I love this knife, and again, you don't have the features that I hate. The holes for the tip up carry or tip down carry. It's tip down carry only. That's it. Tip down carry, and for righties, that's it. Sorry for the lefties. Sorry for the tip up carrier. As I already mentioned, when you pick up your knife with a thumb stud, okay, when you pick it up from the pocket, and you keep it, you take it out like that, So you have it in hand and you open it like that, okay? So tip down is better for sure when you have a thumb stud. If you have a tip up carry, okay, and you pick it up like that, you have to turn the knife to operate it, to open it with the thumb stud. So tip down carry with the thumb stud is better. For the flipper, I think that tip up is better. But tip down, you take it like that and you just open the knife. I think it's better, but I don't care. What I do care is that they're put holes everywhere in their knives, and I hate that. This one has none of this bad feature. Lanyard hole, for those who care, as I don't. But it's always good. Again, I'm gonna stop here because it's almost 15 minutes, and I don't want to go over that. Overall, I highly recommend you to check for this knife. This is among my favorite, even in the custom world. The only thing that I don't like, to tell you the truth, is the fact that it's written here Boker all over the place. That's the only bad feature for me about this knife. But this is just a great knife. The design from Enzo. It's probably one of the best Boker of all time. And if ever you can find this knife now, just buy it. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I wish you all, whatever is pleasant to you, and I'll catch you for another video. Bye bye and take care.